Hello, and welcome to the Audacity workthrough. This is for those of you who are going to be using a Windows computer to do your audio recordings. So we have Audacity open. This is what Audacity looks like when you open it. It actually is, it doesn't open in full screen. It'll open in a little window like this. You can make it full screen by going to the top. You don't have to. Okay, so this is all you have to do. Is if you have an external microphone, you're going to select it up here. If you'll look, you'll have your play, pause, skip forward, and record buttons. The next row down, you have your audio levels, these two. This is your playback volume, and this right here is your record volume, so the record level that you have on your mic. You're going to want this first thing set to your core audio. That's for your operating system, so it uses the audio from that. Next up, you have your microphone selection, and I'm using a device that utilizes XUSB. But what you can do is what you'll end up doing, you'll have your microphone will be in this list, or if you're going to be using just an internal built-in microphone on your laptop or your desktop, it'll have your computer right here. So mine is right here. If I wanted to use my internal mic, I would use MacBook Pro microphone. If you have a Mac, that'll say that. If you have a Windows computer, it'll say whatever your machine is, internal microphone. So once you've selected the appropriate mic, you come to the next box over, and we want you to record in, we don't want mono, we want stereo. If you only have mono, that's fine, but preference, we want stereo. And this doesn't really need to do anything, but this is your playback device. So I'm recording, my input is an external mic. I'm going to want my output, since I'm using a mixer board that does inputs and outputs, it'll be the same for me. However, what you'll pick is your MacBook Pro speakers or your computer speakers that are built in. That way you can listen to yourself after you've done your recording. So now that we have this set up, we are going to, all you have to do is hit the red record button. Once you've clicked record, it'll start recording, and you'll see WAV files pop up on here. Now we're going to pretend we fast forwarded to the end of our recording. When we're done, you can come up here and you'll click stop. Once you've clicked stop, you have just 2 more steps. We're going to go up to File. We're going to go to Export, and we're going to export it as a WAV file. Now, your export might look different since I'm on a Mac, if you're using Windows, but we're going to save your file, and if I were you, since we're saving it, I would put your voice part and then dash your name. And you can choose to save this file to your desktop or anywhere in your documents folder or whatnot. However, if you've already gotten the link to the Dropbox folder of where you can upload things, then you will have the option to go to Dropbox and select the folder that has the appropriate place to upload. So you could theoretically upload it directly to Dropbox from here. So what that would look like is, for right now, the thing we're using is a chancel choir recording. So you would come here, you would pick Cantique, it'll have your voice part, and then you can export it. One more thing, the file type. Notice it says WAV, signed 16-bit. We would like for you to use WAV 24-bit. That's the last step. So select this, then click Save, hopefully to the Dropbox folder. You don't have to worry about any of this stuff. This is just metadata. We don't have to worry about that. And then click OK. And you actually have the option to click Don't Show this when exporting audio. Click OK, and it takes care of it for you. And that is all you have to do.